quick video. So they've been very aggressive with their targeting today. So for example, when I went downstairs to the basement, I said to my daughter, I said, "Can you lock the door? Lock the bottom lock." Came back upstairs. I forgot that I told her to lock the bottom lock, and I went to unlock the top lock. Right. As soon as I did that, guess what I hear? The police sirens. Why? Because again, using coercive threat when you forget something does not bring your memory back. Okay, it does not undo the damage what they've done. What they're doing is manipulative and deceptive in a way in which that which cause you to um, like when you forget something, right, which causes you to think or to feel threatened, right, if you forget something, right. So I want you guys to understand again what it is that they're doing and the excuses that they want to make about you're not that they haven't damaged you, right? And again, one of the reasons why they target you at the doctor's office is so that you won't go back. So I still got to find another neurologist and another doctor. But in the meantime, like I said, I'm doing what I need to do, taking my supplements, particularly those that I've talked about, and particularly a lot of those supplements that are anti-inflammatory, right? Like moringa, sea moss. Um, Also take iodine, and my garlic supplement supposed to come today. So I don't know if that's going to come or not, but I'll see. And maybe this is the reason why. What is it about? Like I said, what is it about garlic, right? So when you look at, particularly black people, particularly black men, how we're and black people in general, we have issues with diabetes, uh, heart failure, stuff like that. Garlic is garlic has certain properties, right, in which helps to clear clogged arteries, and particularly, like I said, with one of my artery, it's closing. So, and I think that's the reason why I might have had a mild stroke. So you can see it's side of my face, how it's like this, and I think it's because of all the stress of being targeted. I might have had a mild stroke and didn't even know it. Okay, and so, and now the fact that I've brought this to my doctor, right? But again, they'll ignore what it is that you tell them, right? Because they've been compromised. And like I said, this is a system that feed off of black people, particularly black men and black women. In terms of black men and black women, we work a lot, right? But we die the youngest because of stress, because of health issues, because of this direct war against us as black people, right? And particularly when you have high poverty within the black community, the communities black people live, right? You don't get to eat the proper food, okay? So this is why again like you look at the obesity problem, particularly within black people, the communities where black people live, is very high. It is twice as high, or even three times as high in some cases, as other groups of people, and there's a reason for that. Because again, when you work, we pay into and again, there's a book. It's called "How White People Got So Rich," right? Which explained the system and what it does to black people, and how white people profit off of black people. When we work and we pay into the social security system, because we die the youngest, right? And white people live longer. Okay, they benefit off of our hard work when we're younger and our death as we die the youngest. And when they see you eating healthy, and as black people we need to start eating healthy, exercising, they don't want that. So this is why there's a push on body positivity, because the people who are greatly affected by the body positivity movement are black women in general. Okay, and so again, I know exactly what it is that they're doing, and they know that I know, and so now they're engaging in this aggressive form of targeting now in order to silence, which I refuse to become silenced. And like I said, the illegal hijacking, mind control, my conscious mind. And like I said, there are times where they will get away with doing this stuff because again, something like that, it bypassed your subconscious. I'm not even thinking about it, right? I mean, I literally came in I'm usually taking my glasses off when I go outside because I don't need to wear my glasses. And if you wear your glasses, particularly if you wear reading glasses, you wear them outside all the time, you will end up ruining your eyes. It's simple like that. Simple logic, simple, medical logic, what have you, right? So when they try to engage in those sort of behavior, particularly if you wear glasses, they want you to wear it outside. It is because, again, they want to further damage your eyesight. Any sort of damage that they can do to you, they want to do, and they want to make it look as naturally as possible, and they want to make it seem as if it's your own doing, but it's not. Okay, it's manipulation with this technology that they're using. All right. So, also wanted to talk about the social worker. Um, uh, telling my daughter that he's going to take her into his office for a one-on-one with a discussion, and I had to bring it to the vice principal. And when I went to, because at first I went to talk to him, and he saw me turn back and saw me coming towards him, and what did he do? He turned around and went right back into the school. Okay, so that just to tell you the coward behavior that they engage in, and the type of targeting that they engage in. Now, if I see this dude again, I will definitely record him, and I will definitely put him on YouTube so the world can see. Also, Facebook, now they're back at it, where Facebook has removed for content. They said that I post because it contains nudity. And first of all, I don't post content that contains nudity, unless it's in the context of slavery, showing, particularly in the colonial days where you had, still in the colonial days, but in the early 19th century colonial days, where you have these white soldiers posing with black African women who are topless. And again, that stuff is shown on YouTube or throughout because it's a historical context, right? So when they start removing my posts, and they claim they remove a post of mine where I can't even get to see what post they remove. Like, what post are you removing? How can I dispute or even ask you to review the post when I don't know what post you remove? Right? So this is the sort of behavior, like I said, in which they begin to do and what it is that they're doing. Right? Very, very sneaky. And like I said, I understand the covert ways in which they manipulate people. And you're not going to continue to do this to me. And I will continue to expose it. And I will continue to not just fight for myself and my rights, but for the rights of every person, whether they're TI or not. Okay? So if it's one thing that you've done to me is to create a mindset in which I will fight you on every level if I can. Okay? And if I have the ability to fight you on an even greater level, then that's exactly what I'll do. All right? So I'll talk to you guys in the next video.